Hi, so today I'm going to be sharing with you what is in my kids' Christmas December basket. Now we don't actually do a Christmas Eve basket over here, and I did make a video very similar to this last year, so I'm going to link it down below, and I go into a bit more detail about where I got the basket from, some of the traditional items that we bring out every year from it, and also many of the reasons why it works better for us as a family. But I know so many of you followed suit and decided to drop the Christmas Eve basket and give one to your kids sometime during December instead, even maybe at the end of term of school, and it just gives you that little bit longer to enjoy everything that you would have done on Christmas Eve instead. So I'm going to share with you my updated version of what's in the basket. This little guy comes down on the 1st of December with the basket full of all the goodies, and you will see that he's got a very different hat on this year, and this is the elf that we've had since Dylan was very young, and it's quite distinctive. There's a reason why Dylan is particularly inquisitive this year of the elf, but he would recognize any changes, and we did manage to lose his hat irresponsibly before he went back to the North Pole last year. So currently, until I figure out how to get the original hat, I'm making different little ones. So it may be 24 days of Christmas hats, I'm not quite sure at this stage. But he comes along with the basket, like I said, and he also delivers the kids their chocolate advent calendars. Now I've never really done the whole toy advent calendar, but they do just have some of their favourite character ones. Each of the child will have their own particular character, and then they just have that little treat every day. But that works alongside our family advent calendar, and again, that's another thing that I've done for years, and I have made a video on it before, which I'll link down below. But there's little things, little activities, and that may be something that we pull out of the Christmas box. So that way I'm making sure that we're able to use some of the items that are maybe for baking or a game. So first up in the basket, you've got to have your little Christmas themed pajamas. So the girls will actually be matching in these pink ones from Next, and then the three boys have matching ones from Poundland, and alongside those they're going to get a bath bomb each, and these were from Home Bargains. I'm not getting a little bath bomb for Pearl just because she's 2 years old, but each of the boys will have the gingerbread man, and then Pearl will have the candy cane. So Santa's letters, it's a bit of a tradition, isn't it? It's not one I'm overly fussed on. I don't really like the kids writing a big long list of everything that they want, but I tend to get them just to write a little letter, maybe with the top thing that they would like, and then a little bit of info on what they've been up to this year, because I love to hold on to them and read them all the previous years. So I actually picked this up from Home Bargains. It was 79p, and I'm just going to get the kids to write it on normal paper. I do usually go for the writing sets, and they usually come individual, so it's like 5 things of plastic and lots of tat that I have to pick up, so they can just use their normal pages, and they've got Christmas stampers. But I did pick them up these little pens because I thought they would love to take these to school as well. So they've got squishies on the top, and each of them have got a different character, which is good because there will be no arguing over someone took my pen. So they can do a little bit of Christmas writing to Santa. But I did see this and thought this was a lovely set, so I got it in Poundland. It was actually down to £10, and this set is a little bit of an experience, a thing that we can do together. So it's a 2-in-1 letter to Santa, but it also turns into a Christmas decoration. So it seems rather complicated here. It does come with a lovely book that says Letters to Santa, explaining everything in the actual book. And then it gives you all the details on what to do and the process and how your letter's going to get to Santa. Then inside the pack, it's got several pieces of paper. You've got your pen and all your little accessories there. And then this, strangely, once you've wrote on your list what you want to send to Santa, it goes into the oven and it comes out an ornament for your tree. I don't know, the mind boggles. I don't know how this works out, but I can't wait to do it. And I think that's a much nicer thing to have, is the actual list on the Christmas tree. I'm going to combine all the kids, maybe just to write one thing, draw a little picture, and then we can have that on the tree for years to come. So the only DVD I'm popping into the basket this year is the original Elf story. So this did come along with our actual elf, and I thought the kids would really enjoy watching it because the excitement of him coming that day. But in general, the kids don't really put DVDs on anymore. Everything is Netflix or Sky Movies. So I've donated the rest of the Christmas DVDs, but this one is staying in the basket for now. And the same with the Christmas books as well. I think we've gathered up so many. So instead, I've actually just kept some of her favourites, mainly the little musical ones that I know Pearl will love, and the odd traditional one as well. This is the one I'm adding this year, and it is the Christmas Saurus by Tom Fletcher. I've heard really good reviews from other parents about it, and I thought this would be a good one. Dylan and Lola, they're 7 and 9, so they can read that themselves, and I will probably read it to the 2 youngest boys, and Pearl will listen in as well. So different books to suit different needs, but something new to go in the box, and that wasn't expensive. That was £4 in the works, and I got quite a few little bits in the works this year. This is something that my husband suggested. I thought it was a lovely idea. We are going for the 1000-piece Christmas puzzle. This was only £6, and they had all different variations, some really nice different puzzles that you can make up for Christmas. But I thought this would be nice. Usually my husband works quite long hours during the week and usually only sees the kids. He comes home at dinner time so that we can all have dinner together, and spends about an hour, and then he is back out to work. So this would be nice that during the week, after homeworks are done and things, he can sit and do this for a little while before he pops off to work again. So that is what we're going to try and complete sometime this Christmas. But because my kids are that bit older, like I said now, I'm finding that Dylan and Lola don't want to do all the baby stuff as much relating to Christmas. So they will really enjoy a new board game. Now, it's not a particular Christmas edition, but we have went for Monopoly, the Belfast City edition. And we just thought it was a nice novelty. It's something obviously that's just new to all our board games and that we can play with over the December period, particularly on the Sundays when you don't want to be doing too much. And I've got lots of wrapping and things to get up to as well. So something that's staying the same this year, that comes out every single year, are these miniature trays. Each of the kids have got a different design, and then these glass bottles. The other kids, I think they've got the same, but this one I got different for Pearl this year, and this is from Home Bargains. They're only about 69p, and she's graduated from a plastic cup to a glass one now, and they just love to have their milk on an evening or a little milkshake as a treat as well on them. And then I also have these little egg cups. I just got them last year. Again, the Christmas ones, and they can either have a breakfast with an egg in it, but I will leave these out with a little chocolate treat in them some morning with the elf. I will be showing you over on Instagram some of the things that the elf's up to, so do follow me over there if you want to see or get some inspo on that. So these little boxes that I picked up last year in Home Bargains, I'm definitely running with again this year, and basically they come flat packed. You just build them up, and I like to fill up the treats into these boxes, so this way you can keep a track on what each kid is having as treats. And it's kind of a good way of saying, if there's a movie night in the house, or even if you're going to the cinema, you can say to them to pick a few treats out of their little box. And in the box this year, I'm just popping a few different festive kind of treats and goodies in it. So I have got some candy canes from B&M's, and they are really cool flavours. We have got strawberry, peanut butter, mint choc chip, bubblegum, and just a little bit different than the actual original ones. So I'll split those all up. I've got a lollipop each from Tiger, and they're Christmas themed. I've got white chocolate Oreo biscuits that come in individual packets, some Christmas trees from IKEA, a few little gingerbread men, and some chocolate Grinch figures and marshmallows as well. So a few little bits into each of the boxes is just perfect. For the craft items, we have got quite a lot from Poundland. It's mainly pipe cleaners. We've got some elf markers, glitter, confetti, lollipop sticks, pipe cleaners, and they will all be housed in here. And we've got a very clever elf, so when we do run out, he tops up this box. And also, if you're like me and you have older children, and over December you're going to be attending loads of nativity plays and carol services, and you've got little ones to entertain and try and keep quiet when there's choirs singing, this would be really handy to fill with those bits and pieces, and it means that it can keep them entertained as well. So that is everything that I put in our December basket this year. It is now night time. That took a little bit of time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will link last year's down below, and that will give you more ideas and also show you some of the items that we bring down every single year on the run up to Christmas for the kids over December. And I understand not everyone's into Christmas Eve baskets or December boxes. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of them in general and if you do them. But for me personally, as a family of 7, even a day out to the cinema or for lunch would be more expensive than what I've spent this year. And I feel like what we've got things that we can play together as a family, games, activities, make some memories, all the arts and crafts, snacks, all things that I know won't go to waste and that we will definitely enjoy. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment down below, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next video.